So, sloppy joes. And not exactly the traditional style of sloppy joes. I probably look scary with my knife in my hand. I am creating a little Korean twist to a sloppy joe. I'm Yuna. Welcome to your favorite recipe. Today, I'm going to show you how to make sloppy joes with Korean twist. So, first thing, we're gonna dice up our onion. About half cup diced onion. So one quick way to do it is and it's not making me cry. Wow. I am amazed. Like, thank you, onion, for not making me cry. We're gonna cook that down. So I have a ton of pepper here. For coloring, I'll use maybe a couple of them. So chop some garlic into that. Woo! This is making me cry now. What's happening? I think my body's like confused. All right, so 2 cloves. And just add it right in. Beautifully. I love the smell of the onion so much. Now, just give it a nice stir, and it'll take a minute or two to really calm down, and it's gonna start to sweat, and that, I think that's what's making me cry. We have a tablespoon of soy sauce, and then right here, we have a tablespoon of rice vinegar. We have hoisin sauce, 3 tablespoons of that. So the soy sauce and the browning sauce will brown really fast, so I'm gonna lower my heat a little bit more. Oh man, it smells so good already. Now 3 tablespoons of gochujang. Gochujang is a Korean rice red pepper paste. 3 tablespoons for a little kick. And then a teaspoon of sesame oil. Perfect. Go ahead and add that in. Gochujang is gonna get to know everybody else here. And we got 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, which will probably come from 1 lime. Just add it in. Create that extra juice and sweet. I love that. All right, once that's in, we're gonna go ahead and add our ginger. About a teaspoon or so. Meat of your choice. I got ground beef. Oh yes, go in perfectly. Okay, this is it, you guys. Hey, it looks like sloppy joe. And by adding the meat as my last ingredient, you can really create this literally sloppy texture. But if you add the meat first, it's gonna be kind of tough, and like you're more likely to overcook the meat and then like struggle to scramble everything together. You don't want that. So let this simmer, let the meat cook for, I would say, 5 minutes. So our meat's looking pretty good. And this is the consistency you're looking for. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and make my pickled cucumbers. Our sweet and spicy cucumber is gonna need half teaspoon of rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar here. And then I also have gochujang. Yes, another teaspoon of that. Perfect. And then we're just gonna give it a nice mix. And keep that going. And definitely some salt. Oopsie. 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. About that much. And give it a nice mix. mix that in. Coat every single one of them. I know I said pickle because cucumber is gonna start to sweat. Great! We got all our cucumbers marinated beautifully. All right, so our meat's ready, and then I'm gonna turn off our heat. Woo! Yeah. I mean, amazing. And it's time to make our burgers. I have my burger buns. Oh. Yes, you can make your hamburger buns from scratch, but why? All right, so I'm gonna really just, I know it's supposed to be sloppy, so I'm bearing that in mind. And definitely add in our cucumber. And then once we have that, just put that on like this. You want this to be drizzling all over you, right? And we can make 8 sandwiches out of this, which is insane. And press that on. Okay guys, this is it. Korean sloppy joes. So this is it. You can make this, and if you are wanting to add a little bit of an Asian twist, this is a perfect recipe for it. And I'm excited for you to make it because, yeah, I smell it. I want to give it a kiss. I mean, to everything, but I have to share this, unfortunately, so I can't do that. Whenever it smells good, it's like, oh my God, it looks and it smells, and I'm already drooling. Tastes like love right there. Look at it. I hope you make this because you saw how easy it was. Just throw in all the sauces and then add the meat at the very last step and let it simmer for 5 minutes. And there you go. You have a perfect Asian meal that's American at the same time, ready to go. If we're not connected on Instagram yet, we should be. And you can find me at Yuna Cooks. And please make this and let me know how much you love it. And I'll see you at your next favorite recipe.